channel where there's loads of free content there for you. In the meantime, let's get cracking with this little piece of information that I've been interested in since around approximately 2012. Hey Erica, how you doing? Gravity is fake joined. How you doing? Well, thanks for coming in, guys. So this issue of the chakras conspiracy or fake chakras and all this kind of information, that's what I'm going to share with you today. As I've said, I've been interested in it from about 2011, 2012. How you doing, Erica, honey? And I just wanted to discuss a little bit of that with you. I'm glad that you caught me too, my love. Don't forget, if you are watching the live stream, to invite your favourite social media platform or your friends and followers if they're interested in this kind of stuff. What's up, Brian? What's going on? So, the chakra conspiracy is, guys, I don't know if you've heard about this, is should we remove them? There are esoteric schools of thought that feel that we should. So there's different schools of thought. I'm not going to name them by name, but I have come across quite a few about 3 or 4 years ago now. And they actually go into some esoteric processes where they go about actually removing or actually shutting the chakra system down. So you might be asking, then, you know, why do they do it? What's the point of doing that? Hey, Coach Bianca, thank you for coming in, love. Why do they do it? Hey, Rob, what's up, hun? Thanks for dropping in. So why do some of these truth schools, why do they want to shut down or remove the chakra system? Why? The reason is that these particular schools of thought feel that the chakra system is actually false implants, that they are false implants from extraterrestrial forces. So this is why they believe that. Remove them. You can't quite do that, but you can use a different mental construct. Yes, that's very true. But what I'm saying is this is what they name it. Some people say is they actually remove them, and some people say that they shut them down. Okay, this isn't something that I do. It isn't actually something that I even agree with. I'm just actually exploring and discussing the topic with you. So this is what they say. They say that they will either shut them down or remove them energetically, so to speak, because they are false or artificial implants that have been put there by extraterrestrial beings, perhaps, or forces that want to control us and manage us through our emotions, through our feelings. Hey, Leanne, what's going on? Yes, there's people who actually feel that this is what the chakra system does. Now, what they are correct about, chakras are unrelated to extraterrestrials, except that aliens have their own chakra analogues. I agree with you. I agree with you, absolutely. Glad, Leanne, that you're great. Lovely to have you here, my love. I totally agree with you. But this is what they say. I've heard that Reiki was alien mind control. Yes, I've heard that too. And I haven't actually investigated that intuitively, apart to say that as far as Reiki is concerned, all I personally feel about that, intuitively speaking, is that it feels very kind of electric, very male. That's how the energy feels to me. However, back to the chakra system and the shutting down or the removal, so on and so forth. Because some schools of thought feel that they have been planted by extraterrestrial forces, or let's just say malevolent forces, that they should be removed or that they should be shut down. Yes, it is very interesting. And when I first came across this body of information or knowledge, I was really quite thrown into a big dilemma about it, you know. And I went into deep, intuitive investigation myself. I thought that chakras were just energy centers, places for energy to come and go. Well, they kind of are, Rob, but also quite a lot more than that. And I'll discuss a little bit about that with you. Yeah. So, personally speaking, I don't feel that they have been planted by ET forces or that it's something that isn't natural. I feel that it's something that is naturally occurring, just like all the rest of our energy systems and body systems, if you will. That's how I personally feel about that. The other thing that they do say, though, also, just to add to the picture, to share their side of the story of what it is that they say about it, is that they also feel that the chakra system, once it is shut down or removed, whatever the case may be, the way that they deal with that, is that there is only one energy center, and it's that of the heart. And so by only having one energy system, that of the heart, it means that there cannot be any emotional interference, there cannot be any mental interference, there cannot be any psychic interference, and all the kind of interferences that are associated with each of the frequencies of the energy centers. So this is another reason why they do it. So we could say that the reason why they do it is to kind of create a very sort of upgraded, homoluminous type of human being by functioning in that manner. And so that completes the picture of why they do this practice, okay? So now that I have completed the picture of why they say they perform this practice, I am going to give you my 2 cents as to why I feel that, let's just say that for me personally speaking, and intuitively and vibrationally, at this part of our evolutionary process, I don't feel like it's the correct move to do. So it kind of does feel like a conspiracy that you would want to do it in the first place. Now, I'm not saying it to judge, I'm just telling you how I feel about it intuitively. So what I would advise you guys to do is, when I've completed this body of information or knowledge, if you like, you can replay it, watch it again on YouTube, and then come to your own conclusions about it, yeah? Maybe do a bit of research yourself about it and see how you feel, yeah? So this is my part. Here we go on to my part. So what I personally feel is that it's what makes us human. So I feel that we need all of our emotions and all of our feelings and our fears and our courage and our, psychic attacks, whatever, to help us to grow. We need all of that stuff. It helps us to make us human, and it helps us to grow, okay? Another very important aspect of it is that side is, even if we didn't need that kind of duality aspect of being human to grow, let's just say we didn't need that. It's also part, if we look at it metaphysically, God, you're in Cyprus, go out and enjoy the good weather. You can talk my bloody leg off you. I have plenty of time for that as well. Don't you even worry about it. Plenty of time. Plus, it's really horribly windy today, even though it's beautiful and warm. Kisses to you too. It's actually horrendously windy, and I don't like the wind very much. So, the reason why I feel, Truth Crew, that we need our energy centers, or need our chakras, or need our harmonic focal points, which is my name for them, because they do spin at a particular sonic frequency. They emit a particular sound, and they correspond to a particular sound, okay? So the chakra system is a very complex metaphysical, scientific system, whereby it connects so many aspects. There are so many connections to it. So it connects to the nadis of the Vedic system. It connects to the traditional Chinese medical meridian systems. It also goes on to connect to our nervous system, to our circulation, and even to our very organs. So every chakra, relating to where it is located in the body, corresponds to a myriad of functions. So my question is, to those who feel that the chakra system is a conspiracy, and that it is an artificial system, perhaps from an artificial intelligence, is, if it is so intrinsically connected to all parts of the human energy and biosystem, then if you were to shut them down or to close them off, how would that affect us in the long term? That's my question, yeah? So I feel that it's kind of similar to saying, well, okay, you know what, you've got wisdom teeth, you don't need that, get rid of those. You've got tonsils, oh, we don't need those, get rid of those. I think unless there is a very valid reason where something is causing a serious issue, you know, or is detrimental to your health and your well-being, then I would advise to anybody, don't remove anything that's in your body, you know. We could also compare this to the DNA system, where the DNA, yes, has been infiltrated perhaps by extraterrestrial beings or gods or other star systems. Perhaps, I'm saying perhaps, there is an infiltration and it does need to be cleaned and cleared. But I feel that the same also applies to the energy center system also. If something is wrong with it, clear it up, clean it out, upgrade it. Yeah, that's what it's there for. So this is how I really do feel about it. By the way, Rob, I really enjoyed your scope the other day about Disney horoscopes, was it? It was very fun, very cute. Guys, do follow Rob. A lovely guy, beautiful personality, and lots of fun to share. Yeah, it was great. I really did enjoy it. I just sort of like hung around and listened in, and it was very good fun. So thanks for that. Yeah, you do. It was very popular, I saw. Yeah, do it again. So guys, that is my part. No, you were too busy, darling. I didn't even ask. I just let you go ahead, and I was just reading the comments and chuckling and joining in kind of thing. It was really cute. Thank you, darling. Thank you for following. So do you have, before we wrap, guys, do you have any questions about the chakras conspiracy? Do you have any questions about that? So I explained the mystery schools that do it, and I explained why, from my personal, let's say, intuitive perspective, why I don't. You're late, have to catch the replay. Yes, please do, Daniela. How do they remove them? Well, you know what? I was actually invited to go to one of their workshops to do it. But when I did my own intuitive reception upon it, and I got to know that it wasn't resonant to me. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know the precise techniques in how they do it. But I would say it's very similar to what I do, in that they'll focus on a certain location, and then they will perform processes where they'll perhaps, you know, help to remove something, transform it into something else, or cancel and delete it completely. It would be something along those lines, I suspect, but I don't know the exact know-hows of how they would. All I do know is that I would say that it is an approach that isn't quite resonant, at least for me. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I would say that if you go away and look at this, to have a really good investigation and you know, really do contemplate about it, because you know, conspiracies aren't just something that go on in the 3D realms. It also goes on in spiritual stuff, you know, and it goes on in esoteric schools, and it goes on, you know, with all of these different kind of healing modalities and techniques. Should we remove them? That is up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a no. It's a no. Well, can they be removed? Well, according to these truth schools, they can. Yeah. So, you know, like I said, it's not something that I've dabbled with. Have you activated your third eye? Yes, a long time ago. Yay! Yeah. So you want to, you know, you want to look into it. But the harmonic focal points, guys, have so much to teach us. We have so much to learn from them, and they do have a lot to offer us too. Thank you. Miss you. Oh, I miss you too, Lily. I'm glad you're here. It's lovely to have you, darling. So those are my 2 cents, guys, on the chakra conspiracy and the pros and cons from both sides. And I invite you to do some investigation yourselves to really see how it is that you feel about it. Do you go into the 4th dimension and come across demons and bad spirits? No, I tend to skip that. I wouldn't be wanting to do that. Yeah. I've got a lot of dimensional work. You can see all that on my Fusion 7 Healing channel. It's called Helen Christodoulou. Don't forget to subscribe, where there's loads and loads of free content, and I'm updating it very, very often times. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. On Wednesday when I'm back with you, I will be discussing the astrogenetics seminar and how you can subscribe to that, how you can join me. It's over 6 weeks and I'm going to go into all of the specifications, how you can join us, and how you can create mind-blowing transformations through this very special class that's going